Hello, adventurers, and welcome back to the Drunken Pony Pub. My name is Brad, and I'll be your DM and your barkeep for this evening. So grab a drink, grab a sink, and let's get started. So, where we last left our adventurers, they had returned from Blackwater, from Freedom, after returning some of the slaves. Ink has delved into his backstory a little bit. You guys are on the hunt for a former slaver who lives just north of a noble family outside of Blackwater known as the Choosers, which are very well-known slave dealers. Returning to Gray, Atris, Corbin.
That's my name.
Who else? Who all went? Britain.
Everyone
and
everyone but these two.
went
I
to.
didn't go.
No, I didn't go either. Have found the Blackwater in Gray with the help of Rind, and that's pretty much where we are. So you guys just found the black market. It's not very busy at this time of day.
I'll go to whichever stall looks like they do weaponry the most.
Okay, you do find a guy who's got some small daggers and he's laying them out.
Which one does?
I'm just gonna whip the old busted chainsaw blade out of my pack and drop it on the counter. I'm gonna fix this.
Do I want to fix it?
Do you know how to, or do you want it?
Fix it up. Something messes with the chain. I buy it from you.
How much?
And it's broken.
No shit, Sherlock.
That's not my name.
His name's Sherlock, I forgot.
Sherlock.
It's well-made metal. Probably could manage to salvage it, get a couple extra daggers out of it, or
You could fix
take it to the right people.
It hurts.
Yeah, I know. I've seen these before. Working condition, these things go for a good amount.
Unfortunately, yeah. Like, how do we break it again? The blast?
Yeah, it was from the blast.
No. We blew it up.
I'll probably give you about 3 gold for it.
4.
3 gold and it's shiny dagger.
Deal.
He gives you 3 gold and he just kind of points like the lower end of the table where there's a bunch of, they're fairly well made. I mean, they're daggers, but they're just, some of them are ornamental. Couple of them kind of look at it and there's like some like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like initials on there and like monograms. And you're like, somebody was killed for this. It's like, no, not that one.
Not 4. Where?
I'll just kind of look at all of them, pick out the best looking one.
There's one that has a skull on it. It's really, really nice. It's kind of fits the aesthetic and it's got the black gold to it, but it's really ornamental. It doesn't seem to have any magic abilities to it. It's just pretty.
So, I can't imagine the corpse merchants are here. Obviously, I'll look around. Just
They're not.
In vain. Yeah.
They're not.
I am going to see if there are any sort of poachers here that would be selling.
Like animals parts?
Yes.
There is some people who sell like exotic animals, but they are not dead. Okay. It's like pets. It's a legal pet trade or illegal. Like this toad is not legal here because it's poisonous, and you can use it for blank, that sort of thing.
Catapult it. You get Kaido. You get Kaido into something, little toad.
Keep it in a jar and just catapult.
All right, what pests they got? I'm curious.
There's a toad. There is what appears to be a large wolf. It's definitely a dire wolf. Have you guys seen a dire? You would have seen one of it at some point, right?
Probably not, actually.
Okay, very very big wolf, and but it seems to be pretty docile.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not sure if it's been completely scarred to being docile, or if it's actually just bred a long lineage of them. You're not sure, but it seems to be pretty docile, even though it does have a muzzle on. There's also a few different seem to be some sort of small drakes in cages.
Okay.
But they're kept behind the counter, and you imagine they're very, very pricey. But for the most part, it's your typical animals. There seem to be some cats, some dogs, but some of them probably have magic abilities to them, or they're just so purebred that there's nobles who would like to take them off your hands for more money than you'd pay here.
Okay.
So it's middleman.
How much for the drakes?
You want to ask him?
I'm standing with Atris for this.
Okay. You walk up. It's a very, very muscular man with a lot of tattoos that go up and down his arms of different animals. You're not sure if he's an animal lover or an animal hater. Seems kind of like a rough guy. Got the stubble, long hair that's pulled back into a man bun. But like the stubble is thick here, but the mustache is thicker. So it's like he probably grew a mustache, but he's let this go out a little. And he just kind of acknowledges you all as you walk up. The Drakes.
How much?
You trading or just spying?
Fine.
I think I got a cat. Great.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
That was to myself. Sorry.
You got a chameleon and a cat.
It's all good.
Hey.
1,000 gold.
Good to know.
Can I interest you in anything else?
How much for the wolf?
This one's actually not for sale. This is mine.
How much?
I step,
550.
step away from Atlas just a little bit.
I knew you'd break. I'll be back.
Everything has a cost,
Welcome to the black market.
including you. And he just kind of like looks back down, keeps writing.
Wait, he says, including you, and looks back down. Underwear.
He just looks back down to writing stuff.
That's all I need to know. All I know is I can get me a pet Drake now.
Anything else that's cool here?
You did notice he's missing these fingers right here, and it's just gnarly, like bite almost something
Gnarly.
bit them out.
Gnarly.
Yeah, it's gnarled. It's not just like a solid clean cut.
Did you lose your finger to the dog?
Not that one.
You suck at your job?
No,
Not this one.
do it long enough, and some things happen.
What happened?
You paying me for a story?
No.
All right then.
And
He just keeps writing.
Is there anybody that has like a stand or stall of like trinkets or artifacts, anything like that?
Artifacts, yes.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Go check that out.
Okay.
Uh,
Go. A lot of this seems to be from graves. So there's a lot of jewelry. Some nicer artifacts, carved things. Some of them do seem desert-like, so more sandstone style, probably from the eastern continent. Most of it seems like local jewelry and definitely grave robberies.
does any of it seem to have magical properties?
You detect magicking or just arcane checking?
Well, I'm not trained in Arcana and I don't have detect magic, so
Don't seem to be.
I can cast for you if you'd like.
Please.
sure.
Okay, yes, I'll cast.
Okay.
I'll say to the merchant like what's going on. Just,
Okay.
I don't want to seem suspicious.
He just kind of, go ahead. Didn't check it myself.
Anything.
You look at it. There is so I'm kind of giving you a little bit extra off of a detect magic than normally would be. There's a cluster of items that look like they probably all came from the same place because they have this like blue almost dust over them. They look kind of like they've corroded in a very specific way.
Yes.
All of them have this just faint like residual magic to them. But it's not that the pieces component, it's just that they've been next to something very, very magical and it's just kind of wearing off over time.
Oh my.
So I'm giving you a little more than normal you would get from
What's
it,
the
but
school?
well, it's not enough to tell that. It's just like, hey, these came from somewhere that there's a lot of magic. Like you would see this on something that like got removed from like a high sorcerer's, like some of the books you guys found, they probably have like a little bit of residual magic to them just because it's an energy. But
Now these are interesting. Where are they from?
so let's see. Those came from somebody I traded with up in one of the cities on the border of the Arco Forest, so up north. You interested? That is elven jewelry, I do believe.
Okay.
Most likely either a wood elf or a little bit on the darker end. It's
I see.
in fairness probably from a mausoleum.
As it is. No, unfortunately, it is not quite my style. But you would probably like to know that there is some residual magic. No magic.
Is it cursed?
No.
Oh, well.
But so, if the market value may be a smidge higher than you're aware of, so good to keep in mind.
I appreciate it.
Mhm.
Anything for you?
No.
Very good. And then there is somebody who seems to be a little bit shadier, like on the corner, probably selling drugs, just kind of has his like, the tuck down, hood down, like waiting on somebody to ask him the right question.
Broken to.
Other than that, that's actually about the 3 stalls. You've got somebody dealing artifacts, somebody dealing weapons, and somebody who's dealing pets. There is one person, though, who does have some potions, too. That seems to be the last thing.
I go to him and I say, "Potion seller, I'm going into battle, and I need only your strongest potions."
Odd one, aren't you? What do you want?
I didn't say that.
Potter.
Potter. Weird cross references. I don't think we're on the same page. If that's
But out
not.
of curiosity, what kind of potions does he have?
No healing potions. These are all different spell potions.
Do you have any?
He's got a large amount, so if you're looking for something specifically, he's probably got it. I
Like
mean,
a
he's
potion that allows you to cast a spell, or
usually their spells like a haste potion of haste. Potion.
gotcha.
Lightning
So-
breath.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Revivify?
If you've got a
No.
not
I
typically,
wish.
but if you're looking for a
Oh,
magic
it's a diamond
potion,
in there.
then this guy would probably have it, like water breathing, flight, stuff like that. It's usually
Lava
buff.
breathing.
They're usually buff spell potions.
Absolutely ripped.
Yeah.
Unicorn
Ability
juice.
augmentation, you know.
How much would a potion
Ground
of
grind
flight
water.
be?
So potions typically are based off the level of the spell.
Times something like that.
That's for a scroll.
I think flies level 2. 3, maybe.
3, because I think gaseous form is 2, but you can fly with that technically.
Yeah, flies level 3.
About 400.
Oh.
Yeah. They're pricey.
Yeah.
They really are. But you guys are starting to get the bigger money now. Now, as it comes on further, these won't be bad at all.
Says, being that I haven't earned it in a very long time.
Yeah. You guys need to just start doing different jobs, and then it just pours in later.
Well,
I mean, we ripped this Schuster family off. We'll probably get a bunch of money.
Honestly, you know.
yeah, boy. We gotta rob these bitches. I'm done here.
Yeah.
Ink's not.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else here.
Okay. Yes, talking to anybody else?
No, unless anybody wants to speak to the dude in the corner, but I don't really. Cam doesn't have any reason to speak to some shady looking dude.
Okay. Anything else?
Ready to go home and keep reading.
Ask for some marijuana. Bringing it back.
Bringing the joke back. It didn't get old at all. Trying to see if Britton wants to buy anything.
Remember Owltar? That was a good one.
Oh my god.
Owltar.
Altars.
Owltar the last Airbender.
Yeah, yeah. Britton doesn't have that much money. He does buy himself a dagger though. Just thinks it looks nice. Then he'll take that one. Anything else for you guys? All right. All right.
No
you guys
books,
head
I
back.
assume.
No books here. Now there might be at other times of the night. This is a rotating thing. This is not like it's first come first set up. You know what I mean?
Shall we camp out and wait to see what
Refresh.
Black Friday
Refresh.
I say to Nomad who's not here?
It's like,
Rin doesn't buy anything. But she goes over and she's talking to the guy who handles the animals, and she kind of converses with him for a while.
I'm walking back upstairs. I'm done.
Cam, give me a perception check. I'm gonna give one to Britton too.
Let's see if you notice the bomb taped to your back.
Ooh, that's
Britton
good.
doesn't notice
Hey, nice.
It was a natural 19, so 23 total.
it. The guy has a Hunter's Guild tattoo on him. The guy with the animals. So he does. He has one tattoo that you recognize.
Yeah.
What they're saying is we can kill him and take the drinks.
It's not at all what I said.
Okay.
It's up to you if you talk to him at all, but
No.
okay.
Just worth keeping note, I
Alright.
guess.
Yeah, because you have not found the Hunter's Guild anywhere else around here, so you don't know if there is one in town or not.
Yeah.
You know that they're
We're on
all
such
over
good
the
terms
place.
with them.
And we don't know that he's necessarily connected to the sect that we were.
Yeah.
working with.
Plus, I mean, Cam and Britton aren't in their Hunter's Guild personas currently.
Yeah. But technically, I don't know that you guys ever finished the initiation, seeing as
That's true. That's true.
you were on your first hunt when something happened.
I mean, we bagged a big one.
You did bag a big one. But then you guys never went to like go claim it at the Hunter's Guild or anything. So,
What do I?
just saying.
Asterisk has the soul in case we want to bag it.
Anyways, you guys head back. Anybody doing anything else? Who was going to the king?
I don't know. I have this.
You were too?
Yeah.
Okay.
The advisor, but he's with me.
All right. Yeah, you probably both. By the time you get done with everything else and you get up and stagger out there, you're probably around the same time. All right, you wander in.
Is the advisor with the king?
He's in there right now. King waves everybody else out and closes the door, and it's just him, the advisor, and you two in there.
King,
Darius, yes.
dude. Yeah. I need to talk to your HR department.
Right? That's me. What's up?
No. What's his name? Jeremy.
What do you need him for?
Got some questions from. God, why is the light so bright in here?
He lives in the Noble District. I mean, you can go find him if you'd like.
Address?
It's more of a you have to just know the house. He's got a gold statue outside of a, believe it's a dog, old family pet, but now he's got it watching the entrance. Big gold dog, wrought iron gate, servant on the outside. You can't miss it if you go into the Noble District. His is very unique.
Alright, have fun, Cairo.
Okay, you stagger back out.
What's the advisor's name? Actually, I probably wouldn't even know.
You probably don't know. Do you want to know it for fun?
Yeah, sure.
Because I actually don't even remember off the top of my head, because you guys have just called him the advisor ever since then.
Yep.
It is Konak.
Oh, I call him Funny Hat, but.
Kodak Black.
Well, friend Nomad said that you can do some things with plants, yeah?
Yeah.
Would you mind keeping this alive for me?
He looks at it. Is it the Black Lotus?
Mm-hmm. That's the only one I got. That time.
Yeah, I mean, I can if you want, but, your Nomad friend can do that too.
Yeah, but I'd rather not have, the plant whenever he's blowing up.
No, I
that
mean,
can- Yeah.
he can, keep it in the closet alive for you or something if you wanted.
Might not be around the closet long enough.
Oh, I see what you're saying now, because you don't, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, it's no problem at all.
Thank you.
And keep it in my room. It's beautiful specimen. Where'd you get it? Did you buy it?
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah.
It's very nice.
Thank you.
Keep that for you. He just kind of sets it next to him for now, and every once in a while just kind of waves his hand at it.
Thank you. That's pretty much all I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm going back home.
All right. Anybody doing anything else in town?
Nobles District.
Okay. You get over there. There's a lot of roads down here, and you still got a headache. But
Yeah.
after staggering around for probably about an hour, you do find a home that matches the description, and there is a servant that is it's not a true guardhouse, but there's a little awning, and there's a servant sitting there, and he's reading a book.
Dog house. Cool. Hello. You have to talk to Jeremy?
Stands up. Okay. Do you have business with him?
Oh, I got all kinds of business.
Okay, may I ask what the business is so
No.
I can let him know? Okay, okay. Hold on a second.
He tucks the book away and starts walking in and closes the gate behind him.
I walk in.
Okay, you climb the fence?
Oh, yeah.
All right. And he just...
Oh, no, stop. Oh, no, please don't go up that there.
That's far past now.
Okay, you walk up and he just kind
Let
of
me know when your
walks
balls
behind
drop.
you.
No, I'm sorry.
You get to the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, it opens.
Okay.
You walk in. There's 3 or 4 people in there that are cleaning, managing things. You smell food cooking. It seems to be that it's about dinner time or so. Somebody's cooking some dinner, and it's not hard to find out where he is because there's these big double doors and a lot of statues of him. And he seems to go straight towards him.
Yep. Straight.
All right.
Just beeline.
You walk in, and he is sitting behind a desk. Actually, I'm going to roll a luck here. All right. You walk in,
You lose five.
and he... Yes. Can I help you?
Hi.
Hey.
Remember me?
Yeah.
What the fuck was in those drinks?
You wanted to play with the big boys. Angel dust. There's angel dust. It's what we all do. It's
You
It's-
couldn't have given me like at least a little bit of warning.
Did you see Onyx?
No.
He was the blacksmith. He was...
Well, yeah, I figured that he was doing that on his own.
Oh, we were all doing that. You're not gonna tell us on us, are you? I really don't want to have to put out a bounty on your head or something. I just, whether it works or not, I don't want to be that guy. Like, I thought we had a good time, you know?
We did,
Okay.
but I'm just saying.
Bring your own alcohol next time then.
Punch him in the face.
Okay.
Just shiner.
Is it any damage or just like
No.
a 1 point of damage
No.
thing? You just, God dang it.
Don't act like that's your first nosebleed. I walk out.
Should we expect you at the next one or no?
I just keep walking.
Do I set out a seat for you?
It's important to RSVP. I'm not here.
As you're walking back, I'm sorry, excuse me, I'm sorry, would you please? You just gotta get pass by him.
Get a better guard too.
No, there's no response.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm his husband.
Oh, shit.
He's been really mean to me.
He
Alright,
must be on a punch.
you
Yeah.
head back out. Okay, you get back
Head
out.
back to the house.
All right. So whatever else you guys want to prep before you do whatever you need to do. If you need to go research anything, find anything else. Because I assume you guys are heading back towards Friendship, or however you're going about this, or at least to Blackwater.
How far am I in my book?
Huh?
How
You
far
can
am
finish
I?
the book tonight.
I'll
How
finish it
long are we
tonight.
staying
Finish the
here?
book.
Another night?
I figured we were setting out as soon as everybody finished the business in town.
Speaking of business in town, ink, sword,
What about it?
memories.
I don't like those.
Hey, Ink, what's that?
Do it. What's what?
Not this time.
Brenton's going, what? Where? What are we looking at? Confused.
There goes his fluctuating intelligence.
All right, so what's the plan? Are we going in secret, or are we sneaky, or are we blowing up a wall?
Well, we can discuss on the
All of
car
the
ride.
above. All right, you guys get in the car and start going? Anything else?
Drive, Nomad, drive! Drive like your life
I
depends
want
on
to
it.
read. I'm reading.
What are you reading now?
The same book that I've
Yeah,
owned.
he was
Oh,
finished
I'm
his
done?
You
I
finished it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do I have any other books? I don't think I do.
I don't think you do.
No, I don't. Okay.
I've got some.
You have now read Burke Kills Everything.
Hold on. I'll get out my. Before we leave, I'll give you a book. Hold on.
Okay.
Keep reading mine.
So at this point with Burke Kills Everything, because did I mention to you what it kind of does?
You give me like one of their stats if I like take an extra action.
Yeah, if you take an
Bonus.
action, you get a stat of one stat from the creature.
Okay. Yeah, cool. That's neat. Do I have to keep it on me? The book?
Yeah,
Okay,
it has to be
okay.
on you to recall it. Now, that being said, if you use it enough times, that may drop down to a bonus action eventually, once you've really gone through all of them.
Okay.
But right now, it's an action. Of course, you can always do it before combat, too. You know, if you see something, you could look it up, so that helps sometimes.
I'll keep digging in.
All right, is anybody doing anything else in town before I put you guys on the road here?
I want to go to the tower.
Huh?
I want to go to the tower.
Are you gonna give Nomad
Which tower?
that book?
The tower. The
Oh,
five.
okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
Number
okay.
4
I-
You go back into it.
Are the statues still movable to change rooms?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. I'm leaving.
Sure, they are. Absolutely. All right.
I pull Nomad into where I have the bookshelf and I say, all right, so, what book would you like? We have Heathen Healing, an exploration into secular field medicine. That's a good one. We've got A Gentleman's Guide to Vulgar Sorceries, Hero's Lexicon, Encyclopedia of Historic Cults, Common Rituals.
He can't read.
I can read a little.
He just
I
read a
finished
book.
It just
book.
took a long time.
It took a
a
minute.
lot longer than it would have for anybody else.
It's like 3 pages long.
Anybody else?
Common
Most
rituals enjoyed by those with poor intentions, abused by those with poor intentions. The Book of Titan. We have Oblivion. I think I gave that back to Kyler actually. The Exorcist's book. Reading People I gave to Cam. We have I gave to Atris. Spells for the Caged Mind I gave to Cam. We also have my spell book. My other spell book. an untranslated Titan journal, and someone else's spellbook.
I didn't understand most of those words. However, I don't think I need. As I breathe into my nostril,
I don't need another spell.
I don't think I need any of those books. Maybe the reading faces part.
Picture.
Maybe.
Reading people. That one is with Atris. You guys should probably read it together. Another book club.
That's true.
In the meantime, yeah, I'll hand him.
I'll
The Exorcist.
I'll hand him a Gentleman's Guide to Vulgar Sorceries. That was the extra book I got with the books we saved from the ship.
Oh, okay.
I'll skim through the pages. How is it? So just
So it's a gentleman's guide to
So,
vulgar sorceries.
If I may, setting
Go ahead.
specific. It is like sort of an encyclopedia of and sort of explanation of like dark magics from like the perspective of someone living in a society where like
We live in a
left-handed is
society.
still kind of a bad thing to be.
So, just, can you flip to the author page for me real fast?
It's Corbin. No, I'm
This is
kidding.
the one.
I'm kidding.
I thought it was just a book of like all the phrases you can use with vicious mockery.
yeah.
Yeah.
That is in there.
No, I didn't I give you guys a book that was like that though?
Which one?
I have no clue.
I did give you a
Psychic
vicious
damage?
mockery type book, but it was I said that you'd have to be a bard for it to be any.
Oh yeah. Got it written down somewhere.
So you do have
We
that
didn't
one
know
too
that.
that you could read for fun.
We just knew it was for a bard.
Yeah. Well, it gave a bonus to vicious mockery is what it did.
Yeah, we saw that and we were like, nobody's a bard.
Nobody's a
Fuck
bard or really planning on being a bard at the moment.
I'm going to start reading The Exorcist.
Okay.
I guess I
I'll-
got that
I'll-
vulgar one.
I'll hand him the reading people book for now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're not
Like,
reading it?
I have
Oh,
a
yeah, you're
more
not.
pressing
Okay.
book to read.
I like this better.
More impressive.
I opened the first page.
The letter M from
What
comes
is Exorcist
from
book
Magnus.
about?
So it is a book about ritual casting. And it seems to be a book that grants the ritual casting of some spells that normally either do have ritual casting and it's just kind of a re-explanation and alternate ways to do it, or that may not have a ritual casting ability. But,
Damn, I thought he was about to become our chef.
no,
I
no,
do-
it
I
seems
do-
to be an ironic name.
I do need one of those.
Do you have to be able to ritual cast to use this,
Yeah.
or does it grant
I
ritual
don't know.
casting?
It grants ritual casting,
There's a new
Okay.
chef feat.
Sous
Uh,
chef.
and it seems to be for a sect of necromantic spells.
Ah shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep it. I was gonna give somebody a gift.
Sorry,
Damn it! I get more cool stuff.
I know, right? A lot of this
Oh,
stuff does
no.
I
happen
think
to
you're the
fit
only
your
one that can
theme.
ritual cast anything anyway.
No, it grants ritual casting, so I was gonna
Yeah.
give it to you.
Are you reading or driving?
Oh.
Too late. Necromancy.
Did you know reading and
Sure,
driving is the
another
number
book.
one cause of accidents in Terra?
No, I was talking to Judd.
I will go ahead and just tell you what these allow you to ritually cast.
I mean, it's gonna take me a while to start the book.
I know, but I was just gonna let you know that way we don't have to worry about it here.
Okay.
Worry about it.
To worry about it later because it's frustrating to have to worry about things later. They are. I have to find all of
We
them
can
now here.
worry about it now.
Oh, sweet.
Gentle repose.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'll need that.
That's a great.
A great one to be able to ritual cast too.
Yes,
Especially, like, if your house
One of these is one that I'm trying to like
I hate to have to that sounds
make
so
sure this
stupid.
is right because it's one of those. It's from Xanthar's that I had put down
And
on
do I have to
here.
have these spells beforehand?
Exactly.
No, technically you do not. This
And I
acts as a
can
spell
only
book.
ritual cast them.
Yeah, but you do have that book anyways with all the other ones. But yeah,
Mhm.
this allows you ritually. So yeah, if you don't have it prepared, you can only ritually cast them
Cool.
to do that.
Mm.
Life transference.
Wait.
I think it's called-
That's the one that does damage to you to heal someone.
Well, no, I was thinking
Is it been there? Do you know what this is?
gentle repose. That's it. Basically, is like the one that extends the
Yes.
duration.
Corpse.
The
don't
corpse could be used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So like,
I know that.
Keep my corpse.
Speak with
fresh.
dead.
lie. Hell yeah.
but you have a minute window for revivify, right?
Yes.
So, if you're ritual casting that, you miss revivify, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if
I'm
it's
not
ritual
breaking
casting
you.
it, I think-
No.
I'm not giving you guys a broken thing here.
With that, but you know, if we have a higher level, Rick, we could bring it to somebody with that, or we
Yeah.
could I could just use the corpse for longer lasting animation.
And then way far up
Okay.
in the spell list here, because you do have to be a level to be able to do this,
Mhm.
is Magic Jar.
Oh yeah.
Nifty.
You have one of those.
Meat.
Yeah, not like that one.
I cast it.
any material components required for any of these you still have to have, obviously.
Okay.
But
Obviously.
I mean, yeah. All right. So, but you can start working on that. It is a longer read, but it's not terrible.
And is this one of those I use it once and then it's gone?
Nope.
No
Oh,
man's-
shit.
No
No,
man's about
But
upgrade
you
the
have to
card.
have the book when you're doing the casting of
Oh,
whatever
okay.
because it's a reference.
Okay.
It's like the ritual casting like warlock guide that you can get with the tome.
So wait, do I even have to have read it for this to work then?
You have to know what's in it
Okay.
to be able to find it. Kind of like with his thing, like you have to have it to be able to research all those
All right.
you know monsters, but you have to know where they are in there to be able to use
Did
it.
people invent table of contents already, or?
All right, you guys setting off? Anything else? No.
I have speak with animals. I just remember.
Yeah, you do.
I'm talking to my horses.
Okay.
Your horses.
Yeah, you can have them.
Our
I want to read and drive.
Okay. All right. You tell the horses where to go, and they're kind of like, "Oh yeah, we've done that before. We'll go." Yeah.
you guys remember what this is at?
Yeah, I know where we're at. Yeah. I've been here before.
If you need anything, because I want to stop talking with you in a couple minutes, just
Kick the
No,
cart. Yeah.
just kick the cart.
Yeah.
Kick the cart.
We'll kick the cart.
Yeah.
It's all good.
all right.
We'll kick the cart.
If you need to stop, just neigh. Or
What are we doing? We're kicking the cart right now. No.
No.
Only if we need to. I
No.
wasn't paying attention again.
okay,
You do that a lot, okay? Just kick the cart.
just
That
the one that's
horse's
paying
name is
attention.
Gary.
Tell them what we're doing, and
You can name it
we'll
Gary
be
if
on
you
our,
want.
on our way. All right. What is your two names?
Gary.
Yes.
What's the other
Thank
ones?
you.
What's the other ones?
I'm Gary. Larry.
Okay.
I'll be
Gary.
Larry.
The competent one is Larry.
Larry and Gary.
How do you
Okay.
forget his
Larry,
name?
tell
He's the
Gary
goblin.
we're heading to that.
How did he forget his
the
name?
No,
beach.
he's Gary, but now he's Larry because he's just going to concede.
the beach area. Blackwater.
All the way down to the water?
Oh, no.
Gary, they're just to the city. We've done this before. No,
Where you guys were for those couple days, you know.
Oh, I don't want to go back there. We're not going.
We're
back
not
to that
going there
spot,
specifically.
Gary.
We're going there a little off the ways.
Off the path.
Yes. We're gonna be adventurous today.
Where are we going?
Blackwater.
Where?
Okay. I'll let Larry just explain everything.
I love that Gary is dumber than a horse should be, and Larry is smarter than a horse should be.
Like,
They
in
balance out.
between is like, yeah.
We need to sell Gary. We should
Share
give you
two
so much
brain
faster if we had a
cells
different
and
horse.
A fucking hoarder.
So how many days will this take?
It's really a full 2 days, but really it's like almost 3. It's kind of cut it close. The cart has helped a lot.
Well, I'm gonna finish my boar and then make the pulley system.
Okay.
Drive.
Yeah,
I'll
you can
start.
definitely work on that in the cart.
Bunch of
Digging
huge
back into
chunks
this
of metal
awful
just
book.
like taking up half the cart.
Really, it is.
I'm
What'd you say?
meditating on the top.
We had to
Okay.
tie Cam to the side, ran out of room.
I'm gonna start digging back in this awful book. Hopefully, I'll lose a limb or something while we're sitting inside this cart, or I'll get fucking
Okay.
black void.
You
yeet
guys,
in the back.
it does get dark while you're on the road. So you guys can either sleep and rotate in the cart, or if you want to stop again in Easton, you can. It's up to you.
It's up to the horses, I suppose.
And
Sleep
that was
well.
gonna
I
get
wish I
tough.
could know. I wish. I have to wait one more day. Yes, just once a day.
So just
For now,
sleep-
it is.
sleep,
Yeah.
rotate, keep going. Did we leave the gold at the house, or we still have that? We're supposed to. Leave
That's
it
up
at
to you
the house.
guys. I figured you were leaving it.
Yeah.
We'll keep it inside the booby trap room.
Yeah, we're taking it Kairos.
All right. So you all keep going through the night.
I
Yes,
think.
no, we stopping?
Do we
well,
have-
the horses. If the horses need something, they'll kick the cart.
Now that I know the horses have a sentience, I'm like, we should stop. They need to rest as well.
Okay, you want
I
to let the
assume.
horses rest
Yeah.
for a little bit? Okay. It's kind of like late in the night, like the sun will be coming up soon, but I mean, you can still get an in-room for the day. In fact, it might even be cheaper to get one for a day versus a night because of the rotating schedule.
I
I'm
have
staying
not-
in the cart.
Okay.
I'll sleep.
Yeah.
I'll just
Alright.
sleep
Sleep in
right
the
next to the cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just on top of the cart.
All right, so you guys
Everyone's
really
just
just kind
on
of find
cart.
an alley and just kind of pull it
Yeah.
in and park.
it in.
Alright.
Yeah.
We're all home.
Who's
This-
taking a
This-
watch, or are
this
you
is
guys
the
just...
medieval version
I'll,
of an
I'll get
18-wheeler.
first watch in.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm always up.
Okay, give me perception checks then.
Are
Both
we
of
getting
y'all.
Britton in on with this one?
Sure, Britton will stay up with you first.
Nat 20.
All right, nice.
Okay, there you go.
I see it.
You
It's not even me, it's Hellstar watching for me.
I'm still reading, so I'm like,
so
we'll see.
you're keeping watch on there, and you guys are kind of parked into an alley, and you got like the back end of the cart's like up against the wall, and then there's enough room that somebody could slip by if they wanted to like walk through the alley, so you're not being a total asshole about it.
No.
But it's
Total asshole that.
We parked sideways.
So are you watching out the back of the cart, I guess, or where's everybody watching? Because I assume you're watching
front.
He's
forward.
front, I'm back. Yeah.
Okay, you're back.
I'm probably the very back person, to be honest.
Okay. So what was your perception check?
9.
9?
Damn.
I
Okay.
think that's it.
Britain's?
I think
Pretty good.
Plus
Britain's was pretty good. Britain's kind of watching out the front with you up there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because I would figure it would be one front, back, one back.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I'll roll for the horses, but Gary has a minus 12.
Gary thinks he sees something.
Aw, man, a 5. That's not
Uh,
Larry.
Well,
So as you guys are sitting there, you and Britton are kind of talking, and he looks down to the end of the alley and he kind of nudges you. And you look down as well. There's a man standing at the end who just seems very, very interested in you all. Nothing. He's not acting aggressively or anything. Just kind of looks you all up and down.
Does he look familiar at all?
A little bit. He's wearing a gas mask.
Oh, shit.
He just kind of looks you all up and down. And he pulls out what looks like a small book. He starts flipping through pages.
I said it off camera, but I want to remind you that I did tell you that
Yeah, he
these
did.
guys were looking, but I also said that we're supposed to act like we were looking
Right.
for them when we see them.
He flips it back down. And then he just kind of walks off.
Oh.
There's about 15 minutes or so. Atris, you see a man with a gas mask walk. He stays a good like 30 feet away, but he walks into the street and looks at the back of the cart. And then he flips back open this same notebook and starts flipping through things.
he's like, "Can I help you?" Oh wait, hold on.
Closes it back.
Hop out of the cart.
Okay, you hop out and he like reaches like to go for a weapon, and then he sees you're not like running at him, and he just kind of relaxes.
Hellshire!
The king said you were looking for us. Not to talk to.
He grabs this and he pulls it, and you hear this release of just, and the bottom end of his mouth is just shredded. It looks like probably an explosive went off in his face at one point. Yes, I am looking for you.
What?
Your cart was seen leaving the scene of a murder at one point.
Our cart.
Yes.
Our basic cart that everybody owns. Our 10 gold cart.
Come here. And he walks up. No, he walks up to the back of your cart, and he reaches down under it, and he pulls something out, and you see this small piece of metal. He clips it back to his wrist. You passed by me.
Yeah, and what
I
was
marked your
that
cart.
place called?
Newfgrange.
Milfgrange?
Yes. Now, I just want to know what you were doing leaving Evolution in a hurry the next day.
We bought that at the front of the ship, of the cart, on the YSF
The
ship.
Metal Man.
Yes,
I
Is-
see.
expensive, and people are looking for him.
Did you steal him?
No, he's badass.
I see.
I guess
Nomad would hear them talking.
inexpensive.
Oh yeah, Nomad and Britain both here.
Alright, I'm going robot mode. Robot mode.
I just...
There's none other like him.
You understand, though, that somebody very important was killed. And
Really?
so there is a... yes, the
Okay.
librarian was killed. Give me a performance check.
Why did it have to be Atris?
Right.
Because he's got the high charisma.
No, but I didn't roll very good. 10.
Neither did he.
What?
And the glasses are foggy.
Goggles.
Yes, I regret to inform you that the librarian of evolution has deceased. Nobody saw the incident, and the only witnesses are dead. So there's been no report of who left.
He helped us long ago. It's very sad.
He's a very kind gentleman.
Helped me learn my weapon.
My only request then, because I do not have any evidence, and you do indeed have a robot, is don't go too far in case our evidence
research investigation comes upon anything.
Well, you know where we live, so
Yes, I do.
bingo.
Just expect a visit soon, okay? Where are you all headed now?
Blackwater. We bought a ship.
May I ask what for?
We bought a ship.
Okay, now that is not helping this at all when I said don't leave. Are you leaving the continent?
How did I know that was coming? How did I know that was coming?
I appreciate
Our esteemed diplomat.
Probably the highest charisma out of all of us.
I have the highest charisma, but I'm not a talker.
No, you don't.
it.
What?
You
You
don't.
have a higher charisma than me? No. See, I'm not. It doesn't matter anymore.
Great, our second best talker.
May you be safe
I
and
got pretty charisma.
travel well.
You too.
Always.
And he just turns around and walks away. Nomad, you see, after you kind of listen in, you look back forward and you see, completely unseen to you all before, somebody who was in a shadow kind of steps out. He's got a cowboy hat on and a long metal arm. He just kind of almost materializes out of the alley, but instead of walking towards you guys, he walks away, like he was waiting on a signal. Just walks away.
My sleep paralysis demon is a cowboy.
And then this gentleman with the mask puts it back on as well, and it clicks into place.
It's pretty cool. Where'd you get that?
I had to make it myself after the accident.
So you're handy?
Yes.
Can you fix this chainsaw? You know, the one from the murder scene?
Oh, please
I
no.
don't even have that anymore. We're good.
There you go.
That's right.
Found
But that would be
shit.
hilarious.
We found it. And the
We found it in
library.
the back alley.
Flips through book.
Well, maybe I could pay you to make us something later.
I don't think so.
Clicks it back up.
Wait, one more thing.
But why not?
And he like pulls it aside, and there's it looks like a badge, but it's circular, and it has a wrench behind it. You've seen it a couple of times on the law enforcement within Evolution. He just kind of walks away.
I don't understand why you can't make me something because you work for the police department.
But you would have to understand the politics of Evolution. To him, it makes perfect sense, but
You just didn't want to take the mask off again.
no.
I'm doing a bit. Let's move on.
Okay, I was like, do you have to explain the politics of Evolution and the guilds and?
You can. If they're that curious.
What's our other earshot on that mattress, you dumbass? That's not why we were there. What? We were there to but we also picked up that one woman, you know. That was the main reason. That was the secret reason.
A third time possible.
Kidding. They're far enough away. I'm just kidding.
You idiot, we were there to kill the librarian.
That was our mission.
Like, Nomad, Our real mission, however, was the girl.
I'm glad you don't talk.
I usually do.
Our actual was to kill the librarian.
Watch out! This guy forgot that we're trying to kill Kronos.
Alright, but you guys, the rest of your watch goes uneventful.
Cool.
It's all invisible.
I guess during that time, y'all, I was still reading the awful book, making it nowhere. I hate that book.
How far am I in that reading Faces book?
Not very,
That's fine.
not very far at all.
All just words.
2.
Making good
Ink.
progress.
Yes.
You
Oh, no.
you have a
Yes.
you have a dream. It's not like one you've had before. You've had a lot of weird dreams of waking up underwater, like in the water. Like that's a pretty common dream for you. Ships sinking, stranded in water, washed up on an island. These are all pretty common pirate dreams. This one's different, however.
Okay.
In this dream, you wake up in an enclosed space. It's tight. You feel jammed up.
God,
Water
those
begins to
drugs.
fill your lungs quickly. You can't talk, can't think. Blurry-eyed. You start shoving to the sides. Nothing's giving. Then finally you reach up and the lid seems to slip open. And you swim out. Looking around, it's nothing but ship.
Oh god,
Sunken.
fuck the prestige.
Sunken ship. And you try to swim up, You can't find the way out of the ship. You don't recognize the boat. You don't know where the entrance is, where the exit is. You start to black out, and then you pass out completely. Then it's nothing but blackness. You feel yourself standing in just darkness. You can hear your feet walking. You're soaking wet. There's a vine that begins to slowly grow out of the ground. Climbs up. Begins to wrap around a unseen, like, dark rod. And it grows a grape. Just a little cluster.
Hi.
There's no response. Then it begins to wither, rot, and die. And you just wake up. Very cryptic. You just come.
I'm on top of the cart. Ah, grapes!
Man, I should get a tattoo of that.
Oh, wait.
Cart's broken, gas crashes.
Where are we? Who's awake?
Second watch, your turn. See you.
Good, I wasn't planning on going back to sleep.
Atris, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, God.
So there's a lot going on right now.
I'm never gonna sleep again.
I'm never gonna...
Hey,
Exhausted
19.
stays here I come.
19?
You roll well, and
Yeah.
you still get fucked.
I didn't even get a roll.
Oh, there's even worse things that happen if you fail. I'll tell you right now. During the night, you don't wake back up. Well, you do wake up, but you're not paralyzed. I'm sorry. No, you do wake back up, but you're not paralyzed like previously, and it's just a searing pain in your chest, right where that rune is again. But you're able to move, and so you feel a little bit more relaxed, and you go back to sleep. And you do get your full rest in. All right. I think there's one more watch total in the night to get everything done.
Am I taking watch alone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
For,
man.
for
Yeah.
second watch.
Go ahead and roll for it. Perception. Whoever is doing second watch.
Since I never seen.
Yeah, you're still up.
Okay.
Ooh, there you go.
30-20.
14.
Not good.
Okay.
4.
Nothing happens. Last watch.
I'll take it.
Shell 2. And you again.
14.
What time is it?
It's, I mean, because you guys, it's through the daytime, like it's like coming up to like lunchtime at this point.
Yeah, I was mainly asking because if it's dark, I have disadvantage.
No, it's not dark.
Cool.
16.
Like
It was only dark for part of the first watch.
Ha, human.
a higher number.
Like when that whole thing happened, it was, sun was just starting to come up.
14.
Okay, nothing happens. You guys are good. Other than like people moving about the street. Like now there is people who sometimes look over at you guys and then just keep walking. And there is occasionally movement through the alley. Because it's day. Like it's lunchtime going on. Easton is not a super bustling city, but there's people.
People here.
Yeah. But you guys are good to set back out. Hit the road.
Yeah.
Well, for those of you that were asleep, the gas mask guy was here.
Oh fuck! What?
Who's
Yeah.
the gas mask guy?
Grenade boy.
Who's the grenade boy?
The guy that we passed back in Newgrange?
The ones
Where's
I told,
And the cowboy guy with the robot arm.
the ones we told you that I told you came by our house.
When?
We established.
Anyway, they were here.
I was crossfaded.
You should have heard what Asher said to him.
I-
I didn't tell him. I was like,
Make sure everybody.
Yes, I know.
No, I know, but you would know. So I'm saying. Even when you weren't crossfaded, like you would make sure you knew when you weren't crossfaded.
Luckily, I was able to throw them off our trail for now. However, they
What
do
was your
have
cover
tracking
story?
technology.
Well, we should cover a story.
We bought him in Evolution.
Bill.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have receipts?
He has the receipt.
No,
I
they
don't
have
have
receipts
receipt.
for that.
Well, the problem is that we do have registry of me coming into the city with him the first time. You were on
I
the
told
spot.
you.
You were
I
on
was
the,
like,
you were put on the spot, so we won't hold it against you by any means. But we do. This is something that's going to bite us in the ass again soon.
Well, sounds
Okay,
like-
so we need to find another robot that we can get off the books.
oh.
Hydra has plenty of robots.
There's about 4 in front of you.
No, I one that looks like Nomad.
They don't have like a photo ID of them.
Yeah, so we bought him.
They just have a name. We could say one of the broken ones he has was Nomad.
Was the first one, yes. The first one that came in was one of his, and this one.
Guards
is,
talk. They
Cam
can tell the
needs to make
difference
me an
between
ID.
a dog and a human.
You need to
Well,
make me an
He has some
identification
humanoid
card.
broken ones, is what he's saying.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking I need to make a receipt.
I feel like-
Or
Alright.
that.
So,
We can make a
I'm being
receipt. He has
objectified.
human robots. We're good.
okay, so clear it up real fast. The robot that we walked in with broke. We
Yes.
came back to the institution to buy a new one. That's Nomad now.
New man.
Get started on those receipts.
Yeah.
We bought him used from an off-the-books dealer. It was a second-hand sort of thing, kind of Craigslist-y. So it wasn't like we can't. So that way they.
But Craig lives in Gray, so
So
that,
that idea is what I'm saying. What the
We-
idea?
He has
Yeah,
a list and
we
never
just
wish-
bought him from a guy that was like,
That's what I'm saying.
hey, my family handed this down to me. I have no money. It's kind of like when your dad's like, hey, here's our family treasure. Keep it and give it to your son. But you're like, fuck it. I kind of want money. And so you sell it yourself.
Yes.
I'm
That's
reading
it.
the book.
Did you do that?
What?
Did you do that?
No.
Okay.
I
I
think-
would have. Fuck.
I think what
fuck
would help
parents.
in the receipt is possibly speaking with Shaylana, so maybe we could at least get like a name of somebody that might be dealing in that sort of field to at least reference.
yeah, it might be a good idea, but also they might be trailing us, so.
We can work on something now, and if we don't run into them before
I mean,
then,
I was up there too. He did say we're going to Blackwater, so we're not doing anything that they don't know.
that's true.
We didn't. He didn't say what we were doing there. Just we're going.
Oh,
We
thank
bought
God.
a ship. He said we bought a ship, but that's it.
Yeah, you're lucky that Nomad wasn't talking. It's right after they left.
Well, I was correcting you. Obviously, we're
Alright,
on
let's get on the road. Let's get on
If
the
we
road.
want to go with the
So I assume you
reprimanded.
guys are kind of moving already.
Yeah.
If we want to go with the second-hand sale deal, then we probably don't need a receipt because it would make it sound too official. We'd have to say who it came from.
Not so much a receipt, but a bill of sale.
That makes sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could say we bought it from Shalana.
Or we just say we don't have the receipt.
Technically, we should have no business.
Do we really want to put questions on members of the Time Watch?
No.
That's a good point.
So,
Who we buy it
We
from?
don't
Rough
have to know.
draft.
We don't have to know her name. We just bought it from a woman.
there would be a signature on there. I guess.
It doesn't have to be legible.
No, that's true.
I'm a doctor.
We bought it from a doctor.
We're owed a favor from the guy in the workshop.
I have an idea.
Yeah, but he's
I was-
like really high up in the guild. He would remember paying out our favor. Also, Zim's kind of an asshole, so I don't think we're gonna get that favor in the first place.
Why don't we just say I was bought from the black market? Easy.
I mean, honestly, I'd rather deal with that than
That-
the murder of the librarian.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
that-
actually,
that's
let's
a-
go with that.
That's an easier heat to deal with.
Yeah,
What? Oh,
like
I
that's
was-
like a slap on the wrist, maybe some community service.
It's actually not a bad idea. From
Oh,
my experience,
okay, well.
it makes sense.
Honestly,
Thank
yeah,
you.
what if we went with the first story, and if they press us or there's a hole, they find holes in the story, then we say, "All right, we lied. It was black market. We didn't want to get caught for it."
That also explains why we're leaving there on a rush.
We would still need to
Exactly.
let Shaylana know because she knows connections there to kind of cover the story.
That's true.
Maybe we could give her some money to give one of them to say, hey, if you get asked, yeah, you did see us buy a robot here.
Honestly, you're brilliant. Like 50% of the time.
I'm pretty smart sometimes.
Yes, very much so.
If you had to rank your intelligence on a scale of 1 to 20,
Maybe a 3.
Reconnaissance.
A 10.
Reconnaissance.
No, it's like.
how can you not read?
It's like,
I can. It's just slow.
Oh,
It's really, really slow. It's kind of like Nomad.
or dyslexia.
Suppose.
Just
Takes
because
a
you have the
while.
ability to doesn't mean you were taught.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of, I have to phonetically go through it sometimes.
Also, he didn't have 10, 20, 200 years to learn to read.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
I was stuck on a tree. I wasn't able.
He got 200 years to unlearn how to read.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We've established that he knew how to read. It's fine.
So passing by on the way down,
He said he used to be able to.
you guys do pass
Oh, yeah.
a couple of small merchants, nothing crazy coming through here. No slavers at all this time coming through.
Yeah.
But you do, Ink, if you're watching out, there is somebody you see that you do recognize. And his name is Hamas. And he is a religious man who is always trying to
Oh,
spread
this
the
is fanatical
goodwill,
dude.
always trying to spread the good word of his God.
What's
You can find out.
You can
Tom.
ask him if you
Virtuous.
want.
Oh.
No.
No, I asked Ink.
It's you'd say you see him coming down the road from a ways away, and he's just riding a horse. That's all, and he's long brown hair,
No matter what
nice
that man
beard.
says, you keep driving. Just keep driving.
Okay.
Actually, pick up speed. Just go.
I'm gonna run him over.
Honestly, please.
The horse to kick the cart right as he's walking by. He's like, no, not now.
Time to stop! Time to stop! Time to stop!
Don't be swayed by his words.
Yeah, the Reverend dude's like, stop, and then he's like, it's an autopilot, bro. I can't do it.
I saw it. I'm
just
reading.
I'm on autopilot.
The Reverend cast speak with animals and starts proselytizing to the horses. Larry's like, we gotta go, and Gary's like, no, hold on. Let's go out.
But like as soon as he gets past you all, he like waves at you. Hail, traveler. I hope that you're doing well. Travel safe.
I don't like
And he just keeps on. He pulls the horse around to the side. May they have mercy on your soul. He just kind of turns the horse
Did you
again and keeps
recognize his
walking.
voice? Because I think this would be very funny if you came and talked to him.
No, he doesn't recognize it. It's,
Okay.
This guy is known for like banging on the bar at weird times, then handing out pamphlets.
He's literally
He's that guy.
What are they called? The Judas priests?
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witnesses. Yeah, those things.
It's like the door knocking style.
Let's
At
not
least, yeah.
offend part of
So-
it.
Yeah, but it's the
They're Judas priests.
Well,
Yes.
the method of communication is similar in the fact that he knocks on doors, but even to a further extreme where he's going into bars and
He
he's
just walks right in.
harassing people on the side of the road, kind of thing.
He is literally a
I have a
Bible
more,
Read this
yeah, I have a more
It's time to learn
soldier
where to
funeral
go.
protest.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can offend them.
Yeah.
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 Who's his god?
Give me a religion check from what you saw on him.
Okay. I literally haven't paid attention long enough.
Can I assist?
I can
Yes.
see him and
I'm
I'm
gonna
good
go
with
religion.
duck.
Actually, you could do your own check if you wanted to.
Fair.
Since you
I'm
get it
gonna
back.
do it with disadvantage because gods are different in different places.
13.
Not very high.
I mean, it's a pretty well-known one. This is Baranar True Silver. This is a lawful good god. Light. It's a stereotyped stick up the ass.
It is Palor Light.
Yeah, known as the Reverend Mother or the Mother of Safety. It's very like very religious.
What's
very
the,
religious.
What's like the domains? Like what's like the god's main portfolio?
What's his dogma?
I believe it's life, light, and safety. I believe
Okay.
So, Palor Light.
life and light.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because I knew I pulled it up because I wanted to make sure I pronounced it right. All right, but you guys hit on. You get to Blackwater. Dark. The bar is loud. There are some inns here. I don't think you guys have ever stayed at an inn here in Blackwater.
We're not saying that.
But you also know pulling the cart to the side probably also not the safest option here.
No?
Because you don't look like a pirate.
You are a pirate.
Got a skull in my head.
Alright, keep going down the street, take a left, look for what time is it?
Pretty dark.
Alright,
Dark.
4 dead bodies, stuck to the pile probably. He likes to keep his bar clean. There's a bar down there. This has an in back. We should be fine there.
Okay, well, I ride and look for some bodies.
Okay. Which is this the typical bar that you go to? Oh, it's actually so it actually would be to the right. Not that Ink may know, honestly. Yeah.
Wait, who is
Yeah.
that is?
No, it's really more of a joke because there is definitely 2 or 3 people passed out on the outside of the bar, and it's pretty obvious that it's the bar.
We
When you
just
hit
call
it.
them bodies.
Damn.
Yeah, it's people who are getting kicked out for being too rowdy, and most of them have just passed out right there in the street.
I mean, I can make one.
But it is a bar, and you can smell alcohol. And even as you guys are there, somebody staggers out. Top of the morning. Top of the night. He walks right down the road.
That's Jarek. He's addicted to angel dust.
But you guys can park the cart in front of it and walk in if you want.
This is an embarrassing. This is a little embarrassing.
Whoa.
Less embarrassing than that. Really embarrassing, but I have to admit, I haven't been able to.
Happens.
What happened to 2-inch Tony? Like, is he still out at sea? Has he passed away since then? Where is he? Is he in town?
Okay, I know I haven't told you this,
Okay.
so I will answer your question after a drink. we'll sit down and have a talk.
About two
So you guys
Tony.
stagger in.
I'm watching the cart.
Okay.
I don't
I'm not
trust that.
staggering.
You can.
yet.
I mean, you can pay up front. He'll take the cart to the back if you want him to.
Why don't we buy drinks and then step outside with the cart?
The cart's safe here. We don't have anything too valuable on it. Nobody's really gonna want our horses in the
Well.
seafaring town.
No,
He has
I ain't leaving this car.
animatronics on the cart.
You can sleep in it if you want.
I'm sleeping in the damn car.
I'll
Okay.
sleep with Kyra to keep him safe.
Aw.
First, I need to check what the weather is before we bunker down for the night. Anyway, so.
Yeah, I can check the weather. I have.
Great strangers to
You walk in.
Wait, no. I'm curious. No, man, what's the weather like?
Okay, I used Druidcraft. Or yeah, I think that's it.
It's Druid.
Yeah, Druidcraft.
I think you can.
Yeah, you can check the weather.
There's
for
a
the
small
next 24
chance of
hours.
rain. It's a little bit foggy and going to be foggy in the morning. Slight chance of rain. And there's a westward wind blowing.
Okay, I relay all of that to Ink.
Probably cloudy skies starting in the afternoon. Gonna be
I
a
said, I
balmy
lift my finger
27
and lift
degrees
into the air.
Celsius.
Because I also have a very similar ability.
About the same.
Nomad literally puts his arm out, pulls out a projector screen, and pulls his other arm out.
He's just a meteorologist.
Yeah, it's literally just like
A meteorologist dummy.
Blackwater NS. So just like what BWNS.
Hey, Nomad, how are you at reading maps?
I can
Says they're both.
look
wrong.
at them.
Doppler?
Start researching maps.
Okay. I will look at some more maps.
We might have a navigator. Okay.
All right, so you going
I
in?
don't have to read for maps.
You going in?
You could always multi-class into Druid of Stars. That was new, right?
Oh, wait. I paused at the door. What is everybody wearing?
I stole.
Here,
My
noble
usuals.
wear,
My usuals.
noble garb.
But I've been here before.
But he's been here before.
Yeah, but
You look
only
like a pirate.
little bit.
Cam looks like a pirate-ish. I mean, he looks like he's from here.
Typically, my
Nomad's nomad with a skull on his head,
That's fine.
and the other two are asleep in the cart.
Okay.
And
Asleep
I mean,
on.
No,
Britain's
that's
pretty
like-
clearly a sailor.
Yeah.
We're playing patty cake.
Corbin,
Yes.
I'm only going to say this once.
Okay.
What was the C4?
Do not leave my side under any circumstances.
Wasn't planning on it. There's not a lot that I can do for fun.
Oh, there's a lot that you can do for fun.
Not that I could do for fun.
Ever been to a brothel?
Not particularly interested.
Even
Does
if it's
it
Sheila?
look like I've been to a brothel?
Even if it's Sheila.
Is
that the Sheila woman?
Yes.
Interested. Not interested.
You walk in, and Pyle is behind the bar again.
Alright. What's up, buddy?
Wow, twice in a week.
I know. Well,
No, you came right through here earlier. I saw it.
3 things.
What's up?
First, and most importantly, drink.
Done.
Second, parking a cart out back.
You got it up front right now. You want to pull it to the back?
I got some boys in the back that can pull it around if that's fine.
Yeah, there's room back there. Just
Alright.
throw it in the back. It's
So-
all good.
We're staying the night if you got rooms.
Yep.
If not, we'll stay in the cart. Third, what's the weather looking like?
Gonna be honest with you, I haven't counted a lot of wind of anything. So I'd say pretty clear skies at the moment.
That's a relief. Alrighty. Cool. You want anything to drink?
Zakia goes around the corner again. That ink again. Hey. Twice in a month. Man, that's crazy.
I know, right? It's
Yeah.
almost like I'm a free agent now that my captain was murdered on Blackwater.
Yeah. How's he doing?
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Is
Hey,
that-
you want some shrimp again? Shrimp? Any of y'all? Yeah? We got a
Actually,
fresh
shrimp here
batch
is pretty
going.
solid.
A lemonade slides across the table to Corbin.
It's a little bitch boy.
I slide it over to. Yes, I'll have some shrimp, I suppose.
I got you. 1, 2, 2.
Is that a third?
Is the
person?
nomad in here too?
Mm, Sure. I'll
Okay, he looks at nomad.
Card, don't matter.
I
No.
say Cam is with us, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Britain.
Yeah, Britain takes some. Are you staying with the cart or are you coming in?
I'll stay in the car. Actually.
Okay.
I'll just do that.
Yeah, I'll go
Shrimp?
for some
Shrimp?
Yeah.
Alright, shrimp.
Is there a third person that's going to come up to you and say "ink" twice in 1 year? Because we did week and then month.
I am very popular around here.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Popular or infamous?
I wish it
It's
was.
the longer you watch too, though. It's more like this is just almost a brotherhood. And at one point, a guy walks in and he's like, "What? Now you haven't been in here in a long time. How are you?" And
I
they
was-
pat each other on the back.
I was commenting more on the progression of week to month than to year.
It's more he saw him because he's got a great view of the street, and the last time he saw him was last time he was in here.
It was a bit. We can move on.
Hey, do you have any of that that pomegranate syrup stuff anymore?
Maybe. You want?
Check for me real fast.
He walks around the corner. Got maybe enough for 2 drinks.
Cool. Bring it out.
He brings it out. It's just a little glass vial, and at the bottom looks like some pomegranate seeds floating in a syrup.
Yeah. I put a gold down on the table, and then just over the bar, I mix Corbin and Negroni.
Okay.
Just-
It's pretty good. If you try it.
Oh, well, we'll see.
Oh. So what brings you guys back into town? Hey, you're getting a ship. I did hear about that.
Yep. Finally.
It's been about time.
We are getting a ship. To the door.
Hour.
Yeah. Hey, who's your friends here?
Our companions.
I've met him.
Dig
Hey,
up.
lemonade?
Wine, please.
I'm gonna try it.
I'll try this, but yes, but I'll have a wine.
There's like this slight awkward pause, and the guy next to you looks up from his drink, and goes, "A wine?"
Yes.
A wine. Pal goes back to it starts moving bottles out of the way, and you hear him open a chest, and there's a puff of dust. It's well aged. Looks at it. I think. Oh no. 2 silver.
I give him a gold.
He just sets the whole bottle down in front of you. He takes it and pockets it.
Welcome to Blackwater.
I drink the Negroni.
Okay, it's good.
The finest aged wine around.
The wine's actually pretty good too. It's just
It's good 120 years
I was
old.
gonna
it's
go
pretty
for a glass.
old.
I was
It's
gonna go for a glass, but dude just handed me the bottle, so I'm
yeah,
talking
you
that
handed
for
him a
special
gold.
occasion.
It's just
Yeah.
Check for
drinks.
wine.
Anybody else? Drinks now?
I'll take one. Surprise me. Whatever you
That's
like.
dangerous.
You want to make you something?
Sure.
Alright,
Right? It's probably dangerous if you make it too, though.
Wow.
I must say, what drink was it?
A Negroni.
Negroni. This was pretty good if you wanted to make one of those.
No. Cam is a little bit more
You probably want
basic.
the double rum on the rocks.
Do you...
Stud.
Stir. Do you have... You guys still have that that guy that does the magic trick where you can make ice? Who got him?
He looks down the bar, and there's a guy down at the end who you've seen him around before.
Yeah.
Just guy who gets in a fight a lot.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm gonna make you something called a bramble, but no ice.
All right, so you just continue to mix drinks. We'll for the purpose of this go through. Did you need to do anything else here? You do eventually tell them to pull the cart around too, and you guys pull the cart around, and it's basically a parking lot back there. There's places people pull carts in. There's about 2 others there, but that's about it.
Cam, can you chaos bolt do cold damage?
Yes, just not on command.
You have a few tries.
There is their rooms are eventually when you guys do retire them. They're kind of dusty. They're nothing special. They're pretty crappy, but the cost for the room is only 4 silver, so per room. So however you guys want to divvy it up, if you want to put 2 people in a room, you can.
We're in the cart.
You guys are in the cart, so
So fun.
I do have shape water. I
bulk
could
up with
freeze him. I have shape water. I could freeze
Do you
him
need a
off
room? Or
water.
you in the cart with us?
That's true.
I'm in
Yeah.
the car.
so 4
Okay.
people, only 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So
two
only
rooms.
2 rooms.
I got Corbin. Or not Corbin. Britton.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. 3 of you are in the cart.
That is 3 of
Oh,
them.
are you staying in the car?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
He doesn't have to sleep.
All right, so I'll just bump
I'm
up with
horse.
Britton.
Alright.
But I'll pay for the rooms. How much was it for each? 2 silver? 4?
4. So
4. So
8 silver.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
You guys get sleep.
I did need to speak to him.
Okay.
Yes, what's up?
Uh,
What's up? Where did you pick that up from? What's happening?
So
Also that bad. How are you?
you had a question for me. I've kind of forgotten.
2-inch Tony.
Yes. Okay. So,
Yes.
a lot of things came up.
Okay.
If you guys didn't figure it out, I'm from Freedom.
Okay.
I thought everybody that I knew and ever loved was dead. Turns out that that's only like 1% true, so or 99% true. So that's good. Yeah. Also talked to somebody that I knew. Apparently, I am a lot older than I thought. So,
Okay.
As far as 2-inch Tony goes, the last I saw was my captain was murdered in front of me. So were his guards, and I was dragged off in chains. And I have no idea if that was a year or so ago, or if it was 20, or if it was 30, or if it was 50, or if it was.
are you guys sitting at a table or did you go into his room?
Oh no, I'm just at the bar.
Okay.
Or 60, or
Pyle comes over to you and he goes, "Sounds like a real issue, man."
Hey, Pyle. Didn't know you were listening in. Sorry.
Yeah, I hear pretty much everything here. It's kind of
Yeah,
how I
I
keep up
know,
to date
I
on the
forgot.
weather.
Does he? Would he know? No?
I mean, I can tell you when Blackbeard was killed if that's what you're wanting to know.
Oh my God, yes. It.
Year and a half ago. Maybe 2 years. So, if you've got some memory loss problems for 200 years, you're looking at before then.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What was I?
You're welcome. He pours you another drink and slides it in front of you.
Shoot it.
Traitor!
The one shot that you have.
Hey, since you hear everything in this town pretty much, anybody from Blackbeard's crew come through? Anytime recently?
Not anytime too recent. I know a couple of them did go off onto other ships that I heard. I don't know who all. Haven't kept track of the names. Now, if I saw them and they walked in here, I'd be like, hey, but...
Yeah, I haven't seen you in like a week. Yeah, I know this. I know the spiel.
Yeah. But, I mean, a couple of them were killed then, so...
Yeah, I'm in the business currently, apparently. Not by choice.
Your eye okay?
Yeah, I touched a cat
Okay.
downstairs.
Hate when that happens.
Ironically, somebody's allergic to cats. So,
Gosh, that sure stinks, doesn't it?
That's
That's
why you're playing ink. It's your fantasy to be able to
My
be
dad does
anything
that. My
related
mom
to
does.
cats.
Yeah, exactly.
To the cats, and she loves them.
I mean, is there somebody in
Precious,
particular
man.
you want to know about?
Name Tony.
It's good to have contacts, and I need to know who's alive. So if I need somebody, I can go looking.
Like from the crew, that's what I'm asking. Is there somebody
Yeah.
in particular you're wanting to know? Because, again, people change crews here. You can buy and sell, move, whatever. It happens a lot. So, like, if you want to get back to me on that.
Yeah, I might have to look through. I have a journal that I need to look through.
You can't read. Let me see.
I know off the top of my head Bjorno.
Who?
Bjorno?
Borna?
Yeah.
Scotch?
Yeah.
The, eye patch guy. Yeah?
Where did you get an eye patch?
Oh, he's had an eye patch for a long time. Look out. Real good guy.
Oh.
Yeah?
That's why half of these are just kind of squiggles.
Yeah. Real good guy. Well, I mean, he can see out both. He wears the one because he, at night, the
That's stupid. Why would you do that?
You don't talk to him much, do you?
No, normally just pleasantries, like, whenever you get your
Yeah,
hair cut, like,
gotcha.
it's like, hey, how
No,
are
he
the
moved.
kids?
He's not even around Blackwater anymore. He retired when that happened.
So I believe we're back to the squiggles. Those just being squiggles.
Yeah, no, he retired. He's out of the pirating business. I mean, he's always a pirate. Once a pirate, always a pirate. But he's not.
I'm into
He's
that.
not sailing.
On the water.
He's in
on
Colonia Melta. Last I heard, he's going up there. He's gonna look to do it full
Corbin,
time.
can you write that down because I can't spell?
Yes, of course.
AKA Brad, spell it for me.
Colonia Melta.
I'm gonna write it down too, because I'm there.
I mean, you could just look at the map. It's
Yeah.
Colonia. You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pull it up.
So you read it?
COLONIA
Oh, not actually just across the dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Colonia Melta. It's I think he's either doing tattooing or embroidery, something like that. He's good at all that stuff.
Cool.
Saw us out and he took it.
2-inch Tony?
Who?
I knew it was a long shot.
2-inch Tony, the dude that got his penis eaten by the Sheila.
Did that actually happen?
I hope it did.
That is a true story.
I remember it.
I've been telling it as if it.
I remember.
I mean,
Tony.
Tony's real, yeah. Or he was, Antonio, yeah. Nah, he's long gone.
What happened to him, and did it involve shock on him?
No.
Damn.
He was killed during the incident, unfortunately.
Where's his body?
I assume they buried it at sea. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. Did he actually get it bit off?
That was.
Like, is that a real thing? Like, we all talked about that for a long time.
It was spread around the crew a lot. He never came out to contradict it, and I wasn't that interested to see his.
Yeah.
So
I mean, logicking it out, you would. The only way that anyone would know is if he told someone, or if she did, but I doubt that the other pirates were talking to her. If he ran out of their bleeding.
oh no, they
have you
talk
ever
all
been
the
to a
time.
brothel?
Yeah.
No, I doubt. But if he
Oh.
ran out of their bleeding or what have you.
Like if you want information, you have Shrimpy or the brothel. That's pretty much.
No,
Yeah. So I mean, I imagine that it had to happen then, right? Because that story had to get like, right? I just.
The other people would have had to know it to spread it, and it seems a bit
Well,
far
I mean,
out
but
to-
see, my thought was maybe the crew made it up as like a joke on Antonio, and they're like, oh. Anyways, y'all's rooms are ready if you want them.
2-inch Tony.
He pours a drink himself. May he rest in peace. 2 inches off and 6 feet down.
That was very good improv.
And he takes a shot.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So that answered absolutely nothing about my past. Cool.
Well, we know that you do have a living contact that we can get a hold of. At sea or no, he's still alive to talk to.
Yeah. John's one of the good ones. He's in the other direction, though. So maybe after we finish punching Tiger's skull into a pulp.
We do Tiger, then we do Ink's friends, and then
Cam's friends.
Cam's friends.
You don't know about my friends.
We do Tiger, which is our lead on Cam's friends. Cam, are you still here?
Yeah, you guys are all still there.
Yeah, I was gonna say if the rooms weren't ready, then I'm still here.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Oh fuck! Sorry, he changed colors and
Very
it was just
quiet
like.
over there. Lemonade.
This is pretty good though.
Okay.
I mean, the brambles are pretty
Pink
much
glasses.
just blackberry lemonade
No, I don't know why it's like that.
Yes. So,
with gin.
I have the entire
just
type
sort
as
of
the title.
what do you hope to do when we get in there? I believe there will be slaves, auctioned or sold or however it works. They're in.
Maybe we should go up to the rooms to talk more now.
I thought we were going. Sorry.
But I assumed you said no because you said, are you still just right there?
Again, Corbin smart, Jet's an idiot.
You guys go up to a room and you all just kind of hang out in the room.
Brayden, you come too.
I assumed.
I mean, oh yeah, you're not from here. Right? You're a
I mean,
sailor,
we
but you're not
can
from
we can all go out to the cart and talk with everybody if we want to, but we need to come up with a plan.
here. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we haven't set anything in stone yet.
So we want to go out to the cart and talk, or
We're
ask
not
them to
going
come
stone,
in.
We're going to friendship.
Well, I figured that we could talk about it right before we do it.
Okay, we're
I
making a
suppose.
plan ourselves without them.
No,
Let's
I'm
do
saying-
it. All right, what's our plan?
I just wanted to know some information from Cam specifically regarding what his goals were. For...
Well, I mean, if we're going to the Chooser's place, then I'm gonna find out something probably.
Well, yes. What do we do with if your friends are not there? What do we do with the slaves that are?
There's going to be paperwork.
I know Shaylana's also investigating leads into what she may be able to find out as well.
So that means she's in town?
I don't think she is in town. I don't know.
I don't know.
We haven't heard or checked on her in a while.
She wasn't at Gray. I doubt she went back to Evolution.
She definitely wouldn't
She's
have gone back to
probably here. You want me to cause a ruckus? She'll show up.
Less attention, the better before committing a crime.
Not in Blackwater. If you come into Blackwater and don't cause a ruckus, it's actually more suspicious.
You all right there? Let's get some sleep and then we'll meet with the others
Okay.
tomorrow.
So you guys, anybody need to do anything else tonight?
I'm heading to the brothel.
Okay. You do go to the brothel and you have a wonderful time.
Okay.
How much does he lose?
How much do you want to spend?
How much does Sheila got?
Sheila's not there anymore.
Yeah.
No,
Corbin's obsessed with Sheila.
Judd is very curious about the whole 2-inch Tony story.
I go.
Spend a couple gold or?
Yeah, we'll just toss 5 gold.
Okay. You have a pretty good time.
Okay.
Pretty good time. All right. You all wake up the next morning, well rested, well slept, and had a very pleasurable night. You can all reconvene at the cart or in a room or however you want to do it.
Cart probably.
Card.
Okay.
That's
Actually,
Yes. You sleep great. Very nicely.
The pile of bottles help. Good neck support.
So
it's good for the back.
It's a down pillow. But
So what's
instead of
our plan,
feathers, it's
guys?
Broken glass.
need to know what we're doing.
Well, recon I believe first, yes?
Recon first.
Yeah.
Who's going in the front and how are we selling this?
Well, you said you had something where you could go invisible.
Not invisible per se, but I would be sort of I would appear inanimate.
All right.
English.
I will look like not a living thing. Like an object.
A walking dead body is very suspicious.
I said an object before you said what you said.
Me.
So who's going in the front door?
I mean, how much experience do you have with the choosers?
Personally, like interacting with them, none.
seen
Honestly,
'em.
front door seems more like, oh, we're actually putting our plan into action. We should do our recon first, yes?
I mean, I can get in the front door. That's easy.
I mean, I assumed we were just gonna. Part of the front door thing was to walk in there and see what it was like and sell ourselves as somebody who's either selling or buying.
I see. Well then, what, you leave empty-handed and say, we might be back later, and you walk out. It
Oh.
seems,
Yeah, that's actually pretty.
I
Standard.
mean, nobody wants to carry a lot of gold to a trade first.
I suppose,
You want to see the merchandise before you bring the gold back. God forbid you get robbed. I mean, not that the Jews, I don't know anything about them, and not that a noble family would do that, but
They're not, but the stigma of Blackwater still stands there.
Ink, what species would be buying slaves?
Humans
Humans?
and elves
and humans.
rarely.
Elves, really? Okay. So, the question would be, which of
I guess
us...
Britain wouldn't technically know that, but that is the answer.
Okay.
Very
wh-
rarely elves.
Which of us would,
You.
and who else would be able to pass off as somebody buying slaves?
Me or
Because
Cam
Me.
Cairo also.
in Cairo.
Would Atris is a half elf, or would that not happen?
I mean, looking at his armor, I'd say he'd be in the business. Probably not for housemaids or anything like that. Maybe more bodyguards and soldiers, but
Possible. Yes. My worry is, while I do sort of, in my demeanor fit the role, I don't know how convincing a liar I can be. I read a book, but I haven't put it into practice, shall we say. Also, I need to be, I have my own sort of reconnaissance to be doing.
well, let's. If we send people in who can get out. That is the most
Well, if it's
know
simply
your
as
exit strategy.
going in as I'm interested in checking out some wares and we will be back sort of
I
situation.
mean, is anybody going to, like, even if they caught us, would they kill us, or would they just be like, get out of our house?
No.
I
Knowing
mean,
the choosers depends how much you piss them off, which is not a lot, honestly.
but I mean, if we're just there to see it, and then they're like, oh, you guys don't really have money,
But if someone
they're
rich,
gonna be like, let's kill you on our property.
someone rich enough to be of particular worth to the juicers would probably not go themselves and send sort of some enforcers or some henchmen
Or
to
a slave ourselves.
that's perhaps, but they might. I mean, more along the lines of they might send someone like Atris and Nomad to organize the deal without themselves getting involved.
See, I'm hesitant to go in there with the
They stalk his own
idea
character.
of selling.
Buying
a
is
slave.
what I meant.
Yes, but I'm saying what Britain brought up. I'm hesitant to go in there with the idea of selling a slave, because that is something that they probably wouldn't want us to lead with. If we go in there just with the idea of purchasing one, and decide, okay, well,
Also, isn't most of the selling done at the trade center there?
that's a good point.
It depends on how valuable the person is.
So
Now-
maybe private buyers, but we probably wouldn't be selling to them.
Now, Cam, probably not, but they don't like me, so they would probably make a specific purchase there.
But can we assume that if we did that you would be taken to a cell, or would you be taken straight to them for some sort of grim punishment?
Oh, yes.
Yes, so let's not do that.
Of course.
All right, so who's going in?
Are we selling you?
I don't believe that's the smartest option.
That would give us the easiest in, I guarantee it.
What about the easiest out?
The other one.
Well, again, that brings up the question of if we have you, why wouldn't we come in and say that we have you, and then we arrange a deal, and then like if that was actually what we were there for, why would we just come in with our merchandise with us, trusting that they will buy it from us?
You guys are missing the big picture. We could get away with a lot of money.
No, I see. I understand what you're saying. Again, my point is that we would need to send someone in first to say we have ink and arrange the meeting. Because it seems suspiciously bad business to show up with you and just say we've got ink. Give us
And
money.
a lot of muscle.
Yes.
The goods are protected.
These people are as troublesome as you say, and have as many cronies at their disposal as you imply. Then it doesn't seem, even as strong as our two friends are, it doesn't seem like a particularly.
It's less.
I'll defer to your judgment. God, I don't know.
How much do you think you're worth?
Ooh, let's see. When's the last time
Do you remember that 4 comes after 3 and before 5?
To them specifically.
What? You just confused me more.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wait, 5 comes after 4?
Yes.
If you want to know exactly how much, you could always check the books at the trade center.
True.
That's all. Those are gunshots.
Yeah.
Like,
Welcome to Tennessee. All right. Probably 1,000.
I didn't ask. Maybe it's in the house.
Given my just kind of hanging out around the trade center stuff, that seems kind of high, doesn't it? Yeah.
too high.
Too high.
You're not sure if it's because ink is worth more or if ink's overblowing himself.
Yeah.
You want to go next to the giant skull boy and, check the books?
You could probably get in there and look.
No. I'm thinking if we have an idea of what you're worth, and especially if you say the choosers hate you as much as you say, they probably would be willing to spend a little bit more than that. But you don't want to go in there with an unrealistic starting point.
Well, let's go to the community center then.
All right. Who all's going?
I'm not.
Okay. You and Britton?
Me and Britton.
If we're gonna sell this, I'm not going anywhere near
Okay.
that place.
You and Britton walk over to the trade center. You've been there many times. There actually is an auction that's going to be going on today. So they're cleaning stuff off. You walk in, there's like kind of your front room, and then to the side, it's kind of like a typical auction house. You got your like front, maybe some display, nothing right now. To the side is an actual like auction house. So there's actually seats and a stage, but it's closed off right now. And there is a man with a ring of keys on his side, wearing maybe half a shirt at most. Nice mustache, bald head. He looks up to you.
And that's why I didn't go.
Can I help you?
I would be beating his ass right now.
Yeah, I was curious to see if you had maybe sort of a ledger of goods upcoming.
Oh, upcoming. Past sales, previous sale, past sales, current sales, or upcoming sales? Which one are you wanting?
Current for today, and then also maybe some
Slides out like a small booklet.
and also maybe some like
Escaped slaves.
escaped kind of high value.
He points to like a board on the side. The wishing well.
The wishing well, as it were. Yes.
There's all of your ones that the wisher's after right now. If you want to check it out.
Yeah, and I'll take a look at today's as well.
Sure. He slides over the small booklet to you. Nothing exciting. Not even any animal folks in it, to be honest.
I'll take a look at the wishing well.
Okay. Most of it is a series of names. And one of them is a just descriptor, but it's right at the top because it's been there the longest. And it says catfolk. And it's got like very brief descriptors, tattoos, purple-ish hair,
Bad attitude.
and that's pretty much the descriptor.
Mangy
Smells
mud.
like piss.
And there is a symbol next to it, which you recognize as a unique brand. Some slaves have been applied brands over time, like, okay, you're a problem at this point. So it's a marking, and there's a unique brand next to it.
Are there any monetary values assigned to any of these?
No. This is, at this point, the ones that reach the wishing well it's a good service to bring them in, but they've been deferred to the wisher, who is the dog, the bounty hunter of this area. Very, very scary creature that people tell tales and stories of, who his only job in life is to go out and find these people and kill them if he has to.
Are all the brands the same on the board?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
Do I recognize anything about the brand next to his description?
Nope. Very old. This is outdated.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't learn exactly what I was wanting to learn.
No, nothing you've seen anytime recently. That's
No.
for sure.
Does his brand match any of the others?
Nope.
On the board.
Not a single one. Whoever branded him is either not buying in a long time or retired or something. It's not a slaver you recognize in any form or fashion.
What's the highest price that I've seen
A slave go for? Never 1,000, maybe 200-300.
Okay.
Maybe a 500 if you're gonna sell a centaur or something, you know.
Or a sperm.
Altar, maybe
Ah, you
more.
beat me to it.
750, 1,000 maybe for an altar. But one thing though that does raise your suspicion right off the bat is that once something's reached this point of being over here on this collection board, typically nobody wants to buy them because that's not just illegal, that's putting yourself on a board somewhere if you don't turn them in.
Okay. So, all right, we'll walk out of that then.
Priceless.
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah.
this is selling drugs. Like this
Yeah.
is not selling good things at that point.
Yeah. So once we get out of there and we get back to everyone. Yes, the selling ink's not gonna work.
Why not?
You are on the wishing well.
I made it! Yes!
You're at the top too.
You've been there a long time.
Yeah, with a brand that is, I guess, either so
Yeah, this
old
one.
or so
I just pull up my
unused.
sleeve.
Yeah.
Does it match?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Sure does.
And you're the only one with that.
Oddly enough, now You don't really remember getting it that well,
No,
to be honest.
No, I don't. I figured I had one. I have one. I don't remember
But
getting it.
you got marked by so many different things, though. It's kind of hard to keep track of. But you don't remember getting that brand.
What's up?
Are you trying to history check it, or?
No, I was.
Okay.
If I like the joke I was going to make is like, what's your AC sort of memories?
Oh,
But
I
I rolled
mean,
a 2
you
and a
can-
5 in the
okay,
joke
well,
that I was going to do. So
I mean,
it
I'll
doesn't
let you
matter.
hit me.
I'll just mention it as an idea. Like, Ink, I can sort of memories that might help.
That's genius. How many
Okay.
times a day can you do that?
Once to well, I think it's once per person. Hold on, I'm going to pull out my phone.
Oh yes.
You just try
Robin's
it.
phone.
Why didn't I think about that sooner?
Trial and error.
I believe it's just once per day for the
Once
ability
per day.
completely.
Okay. Once per day, but I doubt it'll be that much.
Like, can you like focus on like on a specific thing, or
It's going to be.
do you get repeats? 'Cause
It
you
is,
already hit me
it is
once.
possible to get repeats. It's a 1 in 4 that we'll get to repeat, and it'll also be 1 in 4 that we get the thing you're looking for. That could be happy, sad, defining, or last 24 hours. So one of these would be very upsetting for me.
do it.
Oh god. All right. Do I need to roll for it? If he's letting me do it.
Nah.
Okay.
I hope it's the past 24 hours.
It's not. It's
Damn
your
it.
defining moment.
Shit. I don't know what that is for ink.
It would be what makes you the person you are now. Whether
It would
that would have
probably
been
be- it would-
accepting into the pirate crew originally, or being captured originally might be
Yeah.
your defining moment because that changed your path completely.
Yeah, but I'm trying to.
That you remember anyway.
Yeah, that I would. Would this hit unknown memories?
Nope, it
Damn.
will not.
God, you useless.
It was
piece
worth a
of
try,
shit.
but it does not.
Useless piece of shit. All right. Yeah. So defining memory is probably the same as the saddest. Actually, probably not. It's probably not. Yeah, but defining memory. You see the island of freedom. Just the sky is red and covered with ash as just stalls and palm trees and all that kind of stuff are just up in flames. You see just these very piratey looking individuals running through the streets with sabers and long swords and just not even capturing people at this point, just taking people out. Ink is running with a much younger version of the individual we saw him hugging at the dinner, Aya. And then you see 3 arrows, just 1, 2, 3 into her back. Falls on top of Ink where he's kind of trapped, and you see a individual with just bald, like completely skinned head, large tiger tattoo that kind of covers this side of the face. Just walk over and just go, and that's the end.
Well.
It's a happy memory. You feel great after it, so.
Well, I know who we're looking for now. Now that the tiger tattoo would have been hard to spot. I'm very.
You feel a little sad again. But you have some rest assurance that now you know she's alive, so that helps a little bit. As opposed to in that moment when you were like, oh my god, my
Yeah.
friend just died.
Did it work? I saw the memory and it didn't. Okay.
So, have we picked our plan? Are we going in there? Are we just walking in? You want to walk in? We just walk in there. I'll walk in.
I think the option would, at this point, not be walking in with Ink.
Oh,
'cause
no, not with
they're
Ink.
not going to let him go.
We're selling. We're just selling. We're selling animals. Selling.
Or what if we just
So-
go in there looking to buy? Like, just
think
be
that's
like,
Private sale.
Probably the best. Just
Looking to private buy.
just to buy.
Private
and,
buy.
and come back. And,
What? Who are we? What's your name?
Do we want to go to the Hunters Guild, guys? You got that blonde wig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's my name again?
You were Braxton Miller.
Braxton Miller.
Cairo, you've been awful quiet. What would you prefer as our means of entrance?
No, I've been quiet because it's new morning. I've been crafting bombs.
No, I know. While you're doing that, sort of, I'm talking to you and you're making bombs in the car.
Because they expire after an amount of times. You're always going to have some.
Gotta have some.
God, that's that stupid expiration
Actually-
date on Mercury.
Do you still want to use
probably
the,
shouldn't
do
the
that.
drill?
Just, it was car bags, but we probably shouldn't do that just because there are Hunters Guild people everywhere. I don't know how
Here?
There was one in the black market in Gray,
Gray.
but I'm thinking like I don't know how far where it travels or if they travel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably should do something different.
Right.
So
Not darkish. They
Not-
wouldn't do
not
dealings
darkish,
with him.
yeah, I'll craft some sort of getup that looks a little bit more fancy.
Okay.
Um,
He starts working on his too. He's got a darker wig now. Puts like a little braid into it on this side.
I'll come up with a name in a second.
Tim Tebow.
Sure. I do usually default to
I know-
like football players.
Thetis
If you need some names, I know some nobles that they wouldn't be aware of. because-
Sandrock. Thetis Sandrock.
That doesn't. I have some suggestions, perhaps, of people that I knew.
I don't know, I like Thetis Sandrock.
If you want, yes.
James Garoppolo.
That sounds noble. I like that one. Can you give me a noble last name?
Let's see.
Begins to put on a bunch of gold rings on his fingers. Perms his hair a little. Puts the upside down cross over here.
My name is Tracy Pickens. He's just dressing up like his idol.
That's right.
There was an old fellow, but a wealthy man I knew by the name of Baldwin Rumpley.
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 Baldwin Rumpley III was his name.
Thetis Rumpley the second. That's me.
That works.
Combining them. Thetis Rumpley. Thetis Rumpley the second. You got to do the back in the throat to the slave. That's all I'm going to. Slave.
So let me just get this straight. I'm not going in there. We're sitting that.
Yeah, you won't leave at all.
If
Wasn't
they die,
planning
it
on
won't be
leaving.
you.
No, but we won't get anything out of it if you go in. That's the thing. It's not like it would be in exchange for money, because you're on the wishing well.
Sounds good.
Yes.
All right.
Do that voice one more time. Let's see.
It's like a little bit too noble, but a little bit stuck up, you know. It's
Do
like
I know?
it's like an exaggeration of your voice, you know, like yours, but like way snobbier.
So prejudice is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, just wanted to make sure that was sound.
Yeah, it was noble voice.
Yes.
And see, that's where we get our inspiration is from you.
Because you're rich and you're
You
you're
know
rich, and so you
nobility,
know the
so
things like
We
that.
kind of get our act from you a little bit.
Anybody else coming?
Are we all gonna do a voice like this? No.
What's your name?
James Garoppolo.
James. Nice to meet you. I'm Thetis.
Oh, we are well acquainted, my friend.
I hate this.
Okay, I'll play along. I'm a sailor that doesn't know how to shave. Or maybe. Maybe. Hi. I can't hold my liquor and I fuck whales. Is that good? Am I doing it right? Yes.
Did you also go to the broth last night?
No.
Well, your ass is hurting a lot more than mine is. Anything else?
Thetis, what was my
TMI,
last
I
name
believe the
again?
kids are
Baldwin?
Baldwin Rumpley was his name. So you would be
Rumpley. Thetis Rumpley.
Thetis Rumpley. The second.
The second. Thetis.
Wait, what is your noble title? It's important. What-
Lord.
Lord?
Lord
Alright.
Thetis Rumpley
So
the
you'd
second.
be a baron then.
Baron. Baron
We
Thetis
don't have
Rumpley.
those around here.
Okay. Then an earl. What do you have?
Just nobles.
Nobles. That's.
They'll still know it, right? They'll still
don't know
respect
if
it.
it's
Yeah.
They
would still respect it.
It has less to do with your title and more your last name.
Thetis Rumpley.
Well, then in that case, they don't know his last name.
Yeah.
So then, what is a noble's last name that he could use?
We're from the far north.
There you go.
Right. Then the title still stands. What's it?
Baron Thetis Rumpley III from the far northern city of... Map, please.
I love that reference, though.
So you wouldn't say baron. You would say lord. You would say lord. Was it Thetis?
Thetis.
Yeah, Lord Thetis Rumpley II, Baron of whatever town you say, whatever.
Baron
province you
of...
say.
Let's pick one of the little ones over here.
This is why I charge
Bibelus.
these places.
Bibelus.
Fabulous.
Bibelus.
Biblis.
Bibelus.
Fabulous.
I got a
Bibelus.
pulley
Is
system.
it
Bibelus. 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 It's actually Biblis, by the
Okay,
way.
Biblis.
It is Biblis. Biblis.
Biblis.
Biblis.
Try Northern
Biblis.
Biblis so they haven't heard of you.
Ooh, Northern
Biblis,
Biblis.
isn't it?
How the Northern Biblis speak? They speak like this.
Oh, you speak like North.
This is what it is now.
Oh,
right.
That's what I had to cut it.
You're saying dangerous present.
Alright, so you guys, to move forward on this.
Yeah.
Cam,
Yeah.
you and Thetis Rumpley II,
From Biblis.
from Biblis,
Lord Thetis Trumpet. Second.
Lord Thetis Rumpley II, just walk yourselves over to, you guys kind of take the cart over to the far western end of Blackwater. And there's kind of a series of roads that lead into the noble district of Blackwater, which there's not a big one, but there is one. And you just kind of walk together up to a very, very large manor. You've seen it a few times, and you've actually delivered stuff over here for them a couple of times. It's wrought iron gate, and then it's probably another good quarter mile from that wrought iron gate to the building, and there's guard posts along the way, too. These people are wealthy. And just coming to the front gate, immediately stopped by a man who does have a gun on his hip.
Big iron.
He,
To it.
hold up. Can I help you?
Yes, we are interested in seeking, out the wares here. Bit more interested in some.
Bit interested in it. Yeah.
Bit more interested in what the family here might have
Yeah,
versus what we could find down there.
bit wanting to buy,
Yeah.
We're trying to buy something. He just kind of looks at you both. Want deception checks from both of you.
With disadvantage.
21. Actually, I've got. Wait, does this count as me passing off to somebody else?
Yes.
Okay, so well, I didn't know if it was 22.
Ooga booga.
19 for Britain. Okay. Buying slaves or?
Yeah, and just like I said, wanted something a bit higher quality than what we might could get down at the auctions. Wanted to see if we could maybe have a look at some of the finer wares that you might have.
Huh. Are you looking to? What kind of slaves are you looking for? Are you do you fight them?
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't, or if I said we weren't looking for somebody that could fight.
Oh. Yeah. Where y'all from?
We actually traveled down here from Biblis.
Biblis, Northern Biblis. I didn't know it reached all the way out there. Now it's
Underground is underground.
dangerous hobby to get involved with, my friend. But I can't say I don't support it a little bit. Come on, guys, come on with me.
That's right.
He just opens the gate and he taps another guy and just, watch it, man. I got these two. What'd you say your name was?
Garoppolo, James Garoppolo.
Garoppolo. Yeah, and you're a Rumpley. Thetis Rumpley. The second. Just kind of rolls his eyes like the noble just annoys the hell out of him. He just begins to walk you guys down, and as he's walking, he begins to wave at some of the other guards, and he starts to point at some of the plants. He's like, that tree right there, actually, you're not ever going to find another one like that around here. That's actually comes from the eastern continent. They normally grow in deserts, but with the right touch, you can keep anything alive around here. He eventually walks you guys straight up to the main door.
That's ironic.
Far off, you just cough.
And he just walks in and walks to the front, and there's a man with a towel draped over his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This is Lord Rumpley, and sorry, one more time.
James Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
Not quite a lord, but
Garoppolo.
Garoppolo.
It's Garoppolo. They would like to meet with the choosers to discuss knuckle dusting.
As it
Very good, very good. And he walks off, and then there's a little bit of time, and he comes back. The choosers, unfortunately, Lord Chooser is currently preoccupied. However, the boys are downstairs, if you would like to meet with them.
Sure.
Very good.
As we're going through this place, I'm definitely just like kind of taking in like mental notes of like everything that I can see.
It's a very, very nice house.
Obviously.
There's a lot of busts in here, and there are portraits of the family. So you can try to get a quick look of those if you would like to.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Exist.
So the choosers, you have met a couple of them. The two that you have met are the twins. Well, there's two sets of twins, actually. It's two. There are two twins that came first, and that is Remius and Prosonium. The second set of twins was Carlton and Carltone. There was a slight accent on it. Carltone, however, goes by Carlina now. So she now is not recognized by the same name she was previously.
But her band is still called the Carltones.
Yes. And then Sierra is the only one that was not in a set of twins, and she's young, pretty girl. So that's the 5 of them.
What were the first two again?
Remius and Prosonium. And if you look at the portrait, all of these people are solid 10 out of 10s. I mean, like the kind of people you just really want to hate because they're pretty, they're rich, and they're not weak in
And
fighting.
they sell
and
human beings.
they're just like, you just hate them. Like, they're all just gorgeous people. Like, Prosonium has long, dark hair. He's got like a really cut jawline. Even in the picture, he's wearing like skin tight shirt that like
Fabio.
it's buttoned, but it's
Fanny
black and it's tight around here, and the pants are tight. And he's got like the hand on the hip, lean back pose. Remius is barely even wearing a shirt. It's so far cut down. He's got long blonde hair. There's gorgeous people. But you were led downstairs to... It's definitely not a basement, because as you go downstairs, it's actually open. It's kind of... This place is built on a hill. Going downstairs, it's open, and you can hear the sound of, like, punching bags and just grunting. It sounds like you're entering, like, a training room of some kind. And as you hit the bottom, you see You see Prosonium, who you've met before. You see Remius as well. And then you see Carlton and Carlina. They're both standing in a corner. They seem to be talking or taking a break, and they've got like a sweat towel draped over their shoulders, and they're talking. Remius is currently punching at a punching bag, and Prosonium is training with somebody. And he just kind of looks over and goes, "Just a minute, please. We'll finish this up really quick." And he is just doesn't have a shirt on, ripped guy, super strong dude. Again, frustrating as hell. And he so you watch him. This is the first time you've ever seen him do anything combat-wise. There's like a pit of sand around him. Kind of scrapes his foot back. He takes like a stance like this, and the other guy starts to run forward with him with a sword drawn, and he just hooks this way, and you see this gust of wind blow the sand behind him, and then it smacks the guy from 120 feet away and slams him into the wall. Just hits and just collapses. Give me an Arcana check. I want to see if you recognize the spell he used.
Probably not. Definitely not.
No.
That one.
Never seen this before. But then after the guy like collapses, he takes his hand like this, lifts the guy up, places him back down. The guy's like staggering, and he just throws 2 more hits like this, and they just knock the guy into the air, and he just collapses. Weak. Pathetic. He walks up to you guys. He looks at you. Looks you up and down. Illusion magic. Nice to meet you all. Prosonium Juicer. And how can I help you? And that's where we'll pick it up next week.
Sounds like illusion magic.